Hey everyone, so for your Disorders of the Respiratory System collaborative lesson, you are all going to be working together on one presentation, a Google Slides presentation, to create a lesson about the different disorders of the respiratory system. So you're all going to be working on this one Google Slide, so you need to make sure that you are only making changes to the slides that you're in charge of, that you don't accidentally delete anybody's slides, that you don't make any changes to anyone else's slides. And so the first thing you're going to do is click on slide 2, and it says sign up for which disorder you will cover. You'll notice that breathing irregularities and airway obstruction, I have already signed up for those. I'm going to be adding that information to this presentation because there's multiple parts to this and I want to make sure that this information is correct. So I'm going to do those 2. That leaves these 8 over here for you all to choose from. So just choose one. So for example, if I was Sadie and I wanted to do asthma, I would just type my name here. That's going to make sure that I know which slides you're in charge of, but also let your classmates know which slides you're in charge of. The next thing you're going to do is when you're ready to actually add slides, you're going to go over here and then you're just going to click this plus button and you can choose whatever layout you want. And you're going to title it your disorder. And then you might have to put a subtitle or put by whoever you are. And then maybe you're over here, you're going to start typing information. I want you to make sure that you include information like the cause, a description, symptoms, diagnosis process. Maybe are there certain people who are at higher risk for certain disorders? How do we test for these disorders? And how do we treat these types of disorders? So I want you to include a lot of information. So you may have to make multiple slides, and that's totally okay. You would just go over here and click a new slide and add your information. If somebody else is working at the same time as you and they get out of order, that's okay. You can literally just like move them like this by dragging and dropping to put them in the correct order. Please make sure that you are very careful about not deleting anybody else's slides. I also want you to make sure that you do make them colorful, that you make them interesting to look at, and that you add photos. But what I do not want is for you to change the entire theme of the presentation. So what I mean by that is, here's my slide on asthma, and I have all my information in here, and I've decided that I want the background to be dark. If you click on theme and you choose this, it's going to change it for all of the slides. I do not want that to happen. So instead of changing the themes, I want you to just go to background, and you can change the color of just your slide, and you can change the color of the text on just your slide. But I do not want you to change all of the slides, because if you choose theme, you're going to change all of them. Okay? So there's just like a brief overview, and then once everyone has put in their information, we will be presenting these as a class together on Wednesday. So you do get a grade for presenting, so you need to come to our live class on Wednesday, October 14th. Your live class is going to be you presenting the information on your slide. So we'll all meet together. I will start with the 2 first topics, and then we'll just go in order, and you will present your information, and everyone will take notes on the different disorders of the respiratory system, and that will be a grade as well as you getting the information that you need for this class. If you have any questions about what you should be including or how to edit anything, please feel free to reach out to me for clarification. And that is it.